We are live from the Castro household with no children or wife. It is a very quiet household, but tonight we do our first multi-draft stream of the year. Howdy, everybody. Howdy. How we doing? Oh, man. What a day to be alive. You know what I mean? Winning 100,000 crowns on Draftkings today was pretty exciting. That's pretty much funding my whole 24-hour or 25-hour live stream that we're doing on Friday. So that's pretty cool. Because I think each draft is 5,500, and I think I have 12,000 in there, so that's 20 drafts. So I'm paying $50 for the other 20. Well, assuming that each draft takes about an hour, which it'll probably be less than that. Or what's the word? It'll be, I don't know what the right word is. I don't care. We're having a good day today. Currently cashing on what am I thinking? I'm currently cashing a tennis one. It was like a single entry, $6. So that'll be nice too if that one can actually hit. I think I lost one, but I don't know if that's like, oh, you lost one, you're not going to win any money kind of thing. That was not made for kids. Upload thumbnail. It's a terrible thumbnail, but it is a thumbnail nonetheless. Save changes. Just got done watching. It's just I got done because technically he's still streaming. My boy Pat. But I want to make sure I get 2 drafts in and then still get some good sleep tonight. It's my first night alone for a very long time. Very, very long time. Been with my wife for 13 years, and she moved in after our first date. So it's not been very many days without my wife. Let's put it that way. So I made myself a top ramen, and I put, thawed some shrimp. What am I doing? I'm going to Draftkings. That's where I'm going. Draftkings. I need you're guys going to hear some reverb or something. I don't really know how it works. I'm going to go to my channel and share it. You're more than welcome to do the same. But, all right. Like, share, Twitter. Alrighty. Alrighty. There's that. All right. Draftkings. What we got for you, Draftkings? Lobby. I should deposit before I go any further. $20. $20 was deposited successfully. StreamYard, present, share screen, Draftkings lobby. So I've been just crushing. Oh, yeah, I need to affect my pre-draft rankings. For some reason, I don't know why Kelsey is. It did all of the rest of my rankings, but for some reason it didn't hold like the first 12 picks. So I put him at 14 typically. Cup at 3. Terry past him. Brown there. ASB there. Waddle there. And the rest I think was okay. Did I have any other issues? I don't want any Jacobs, that's for sure. So let's go ahead and move Jacobs. if he falls right next to Gibbs, I'll take him, I guess. Did I have any other issues? I don't believe that I did. I got to this range. Jason could be to 55. Gabe, we can put to 65. Yeah, that'll be good. That'll be good. Save rankings. Check. Dennis, my guy, my main guy. That's why you got the wrench, Dennis. You and Derek are my guys. I have other guys, but you guys are my main guys. That is why you've got the wrench. I don't know what you can do with that wrench, but you feel free to do what you need to do with that wrench. All right, so let's go ahead and hop in the first one since we already know we're doing two. Right now, Dennis. So get it ready. I'll do a little countdown here in a second. I just hit the back to lobby. Jesus Christ, some kind of rookie stream drafter right now. Enter. Okay, I'm not going to use my crowns for Friday. All right, countdown right now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 of 12. We got plenty of space. Could take a minute to fill. Could take a minute. It's weird not having screaming children, while I eat dinner. Was quite relaxing. I will say that part. I do miss them already, but was nice to eat my food in peace. Watch a little, stream, draft streams. Much appreciated. Do you take your shirt off to draft? Sometimes. I don't know if I'm allowed to. I would love to show the goods, but I don't know if I'm allowed to. I have thought about what if I did a what's it called? A draft in the bathtub. What's it called? Like the hot tub girls. They had their drafts or their streams or whatever. To do a nice little bathtub draft. I don't know if that voids terms of service or whatever, but that'd be fun. We got Dennis in here. We got Ship It Nation players. We got Ron Paul. I think I've done. I mean, I know that's the dude, but I think I've played against him. Flying Brian, Mr. Katz. That sounds familiar. Mr. Dolly, not sure. Kulo. No, I don't know anybody else. But I know my main man, Dennis, is in this draft with me. So, hot tub draft. Heck yeah. What's it called? So tonight I'm going to set up the Patreon so that on Friday we get that fully launched and kind of promoted that day. We will be on my Patreon. First 11 get into a draft. I give the winner $100. And if so forth, we get 22 people. The next 11 after that, we'll get into a draft to me. Winner gets $100. How many drafts we filled together / with the Patreon members are who get to play against each other for $100 for free. Sort of. If you pay me $5, whoever wins gets $100. What else am I doing? Okay, so there's that. I will have rankings on my. I'll have rankings adjusted every Monday. That'll be included 1v1 conversations. If you can message, I think they have a messaging area. So my first guest, we're cashing it out, but we're talking, and sounds like it's gonna be Davis on Monday. So I'm excited about that. As long as he and I can lock down the exact time, but I will let you guys know. So the first part of the draft, the thing will be a draft, and then right afterwards, for however long they have extra available, will be Patreon sub stuff where we'll have a conversation. I'm going to try to interview as many people of the I don't know what you want to call it, the people in this industry / just whoever I can get on here. So that's our first guest. It's going to be Davis. I'm pretty excited. He was my last interview, the last person I got to do a draft with on Underdog last year. Definitely had quite a few guests on here, and there'll be definitely some repeats, some familiar faces. I know that EJ was currently in Wisconsin. I might try to get him on. We'll probably get Pat here on. I'm going to throw invites to some of the Spike Week guys, see what they got going on. We're going to have a bunch of new faces. And then I'm going to throw some other invites out other places, but I don't want to I don't want to say it because I don't want to get my hopes up. And then, so today I'm working, so I have everybody stream up. I did a draft with the RPS guys. Yeah. I like drafting with them because they view it differently than I do, and you get unique teams with them. Because if you get into a bad room, those those 90% of those people are going to be drafting all the receivers and gone. They're going to be all gone by round 6. They're all gone. So it's nice that they have a little bit of running back love. And then there's this one guy that drafts with them too. He takes Bryce Young, like at least 10 to 15 picks early. That's a lot of fun. Let's see here. What else did I watch today? One of my coworkers suggested the fantasy football show. It's with this guy named Smitty. He's a lot of fun. He's an interesting character. He has his production value on his streams below anything I'll ever dream about doing on mine. He's got phone call a line set up I'm impressed. That's all I gotta say. So Dennis got Cooper Kupp at pick 3 or 4. Lucky dog. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, Jalen Waddle just went off the board. That's who I was going to go with. Oh, he got the double. Ooh, since we went running back first round, I'd like to go receiver the second round. I like to balance it. First 2 picks. I mean, occasionally I'll do a double running back and a double receiver. It doesn't really matter. But if I have a player that I like that's on equal footing, we'll definitely do that. I've also been trying to let Najee come to me in the 4th the last few days. Has not been easy. But it's also I like the combination of Christian Watson and Najee, right? It's an uncorrelated. I just have 2 player takes and I love both of these players. So it doesn't make sense to bypass Najee in the 3rd when I can't get him and Christian Watson. So that pairing there'll be people who have Najee, Christian Watson, right? And I'm sorry that I'm going off on a Najee train, Najee thing, and I haven't been on for over a week. But what's it called? But it's how often are you going to get those combinations? It doesn't make sense. It's just an elevator ride. Wait, what? All right, sounds good. Dennis, let's see. I didn't put the big board on. What am I doing? What are we doing here? Dennis. Oh, he got Jalen Hurts. Did you get Devontae Smith? No, somebody else took him. Shucks. DK Metcalf. So DM Larson's setting up that Week 17 correlated pick. Like to see it. Okay, so we could go Mark Andrews here, right? Makes sense. I don't know any of the people in the back half, so maybe Najee comes back to me. I'm gonna be a little sad if he doesn't, but it's okay. It's okay, everybody. Oh, PST, so anytime after that. What? That's so cool. I wish I had an elevator ride back into my. Jeez, that's so cool. I don't know what PST is. Is that 3 hours? PST to EST. PST to EST. It's 3 hours. Okay. So that means that'll be a late day. That's perfectly fine. 9 8. Okay. Perfect, actually. So, damn it. Damn you. What a team. ASB Barkley Harris, man. Love to see it. You'll love to see it. This is an interesting team out of the 11th spot. Pat Mahomes, Nick Chubb, Jahmyr Gibbs. TJ Hawkinson. Interesting team, to say the least. I had no aspirations of getting Lamar Jackson. Oh, boy. He's got a type. Bad knees. Oh, boy. All right. Looks like we're probably going to get Christian Watson. It's fine with me. We might even go naked Justin Herbert. Actually, he's not naked, so we might even have a correlated piece and then try to grab Everett as my backup tight end. And be done at tight end. Or there's a lot of ways we can go here. I don't think Fields will fall back to me. What do you got, Dennis? What do you got going on? What do you got going on, Dennis? Dennis. You can go a lot of different ways as well. Christian Kirk. That's a good player. Good player. Justin Herbert's. 3 running backs. I kind of like this Ship It Nation team. It's nice looking. Big play guys. Yeah, and I love everything that's happening with the Chargers, you know. And maybe it's hard to tell whether it's like my homerism, because I'm definitely a Chargers fan. But let's see here. Let me message my boy Davis back. So 6:30 your time. Give you enough time to comfy. Give you enough time to get comfy. Enough time to get ready and comfy. All right. He went with Deontay Johnson, which is a decent wide receiver one. It's not like the worst, because you know he's going to get a lot of targets. It's just I wouldn't be happy if that was my wide receiver one. But his running backs are studly. He doesn't even need to go another running back. If he doesn't want to, he should, but he doesn't have to. I mean, I like who this is giving me. The wide receiver 1 for the Bears. I messed with my rankings today, and I like what it's given me. The number 1 in New Orleans, the number 1 in Green Bay, the number 1 in Chicago, the number 1 in Baltimore. I see them as the number 1 options at each of their teams. Marcus Andrews is a little different, but like, yeah, if we're gonna be honest, like, I just like Mark Andrews. Yes, sir. Perfect. Alrighty, we have Davis scheduled for Monday. Woo-hoo. Let's see here. Let's go back to the board. Kenneth Walker, a double Seattle. So you get the passing and the rushing. Smart. Okay. So he goes Pat Mahomes, Chubb, Gibbs, TJ Hawkinson, Quentin Johnson, Jordan Addison. Now, I'm a little upset that you're getting all these good players, but 5'11" is a way big reach. Just like you reach really far for Mahomes here, even though you could have got him right there. I don't know about this team. I like the players that you're taking, but I feel like every pick has been a reach. Also, your first 2 receivers are rookies. Again, I like it. It's just it's a little rough. Oh man. Let's see here. Oh, somebody liked my thing. Notifications. Neil Orfield. My guy, Neil. That was a really fun interview I did with Neil Orfield. If you guys look at Neil Orfield's high stakes was the show? I don't know how to phrase that. I did a show with him. I think it was November, late November, early December with Neil. We talked about best ball. We talked about playoff best ball and whatnot. And it was a really fun conversation. We got into the weeds of like, you know, what to expect. And I was telling him, I was like, look, my advance rate's going to be terrible. But it doesn't matter because it's like all about the pods you get into. For instance, I probably had one of the worst advance rates last year. But I did plan to be I did really well in the playoffs because I kind of planned all my teams around the playoffs. So I even had I only had like 4 or 5 teams of my 150 advance, you know what I mean? And then of those 4 or 5, one of them got to the finals just because just straight variance. And even though I scored like 200 and some odd points, it's each week. Cody M, hey man, have you checked out weekly winners yet? Format Underdog thoughts? Yeah, I checked it out. It's all right. I like that it gives you you potentially could have 0 splits the entire season, right? But there's a higher probability that you get some kind of action. I don't want 2 players. I want Rashawn White instead of Dobbins. If Dobbins comes back, I'll take him, but if not, whatever. Yeah, I like it. I hope that they run this tournament, or either run this tournament or run it inside of, like, let's say underdog throws in another million into the cash prizes, and they just give this tournament, like, for the, like, the first 1 through 14, that's like 70,000 in prizes. You can still do 20K up top, and it but just a little bit less, like, throughout the rest of the weeks. If they just throw another million on there, like, that will kill. That won't kill, but that will, like, lower the amount of people that are just trying to play for week 17. It will. There'll still be mainly everybody playing for week 17, but you'll see a lot more people, like, looking into. This is why I think it's good. It's going to make more people look into, like, opponents, and you can't really plan it, but, like, you can plan. Hey, like, this week, if this game pops off, I can have a little correlated game here that might spike. I like it. I'll probably do one or two. I'm not going to do a bunch. I like the idea. I like the payout system. I just I don't know. I'm hoping that they include it with BBM4 next year, because like, this year they have a bigger price set pool for the regular season, and then now next year they could have that, plus they could have weeks 1 through 14. Nice, man. I haven't really watched anybody draft it. I mean, I know that Pat was drafted when I jumped in late when I was watching it, but is it like kind of similar to the ADP, or is it, like, completely, like, different? We at 91. Get Elijah Moore here. It's just different. I stacked week 4 game, 15 games. Yeah, like, are you talking about you stacked a week 4 game and a 15 game, like, just one game, or are you just trying to stack, like, a few games out of there? It seems fun, but, like, I'm trying to allocate my funds, like, smart this year, so I'm not trying to put all my money in all these other contests. I'm trying to just mainly focus on the Millimaker, both Millimakers, and then the 555, like the other, like the bigger tournaments. Personally, though, I do think those tournaments are super cool. I just think, with all the amount of people playing it, I just don't know if I'm going to be able to take one of those down. Similar now, probably will change fast. My last draft had a 1-8-8-1 and a 1-3-13-1. It's so weird. Yeah, it's so weird to see that kind of combination of players, which makes sense. I personally I think I can't. I don't know if I would be able to not. I understand that it's probably a higher upside, but not draft more than one quarterback. And I get it. I understand the theory. I understand the process, but I think my mental brain couldn't handle it. I'm such a boomer. Zay Flowers. Good pick. Let's see what this guy down here did. Drafted Kirk Lazard. This dude is on his own. He's on his own brand over here, man. I think Bateman's, like, the last of the tier for me. Well, James was there, but how many wide receivers? That's 6 wide receivers. That's not bad. Best ball. Here we go. This dude is building the ugliest team I've ever seen. I'm sorry, and I don't mean to rag on him because everybody's learning, everybody's got their starting points right, but like he has. I mean, hopefully he realizes after he does some more drafts or after seeing what this draft does next year, like this wasn't it because you got a good starting running back. There's like so many different ways on Gibbs. I don't know how to feel about it, but you got a stud, which he could get hurt, and you need to use Kirk for a little bit, but whatever. And then Addison Osborne, like that's I don't know. You have two receivers, from the same team with your first two picks that no one's thinking Osborne's going to tear it up. You know what I mean? And you could get him a lot later. Alrighty. So we got Romeo here. We're going to go with the running back with the next pick, most likely. And then hopefully nobody takes Jordan Love on the way back. If they do, they do. Oh, you guys kind of a steal at 6'9" for Trevor Lawrence. I was like I'm saying, I bet you go Zay Jones here. I only say that because I almost went Zay Jones, and it's a good spot for him. And quarterbacks are kind of flying. Maybe I'd take. I don't know. I can't trust this room. There's a team with 3 quarterbacks already, 3 running backs and 3 receivers. Like I personally like your running backs and your receivers, but it's like you're taking a weird stance on players here. It makes me worried that I'm not going to get Love, and I could take running backs later. 5'5". Nixon, Connor. That's a good team right there. I don't really care for a couple of these running backs, but I feel like it's a good set of players, like in general. It's a good mix of players. 1-4-4-1. That's a good team right here too. Corb is doing a good job. Dennis out here slaying it. This is doing well. No late. Dallas Goddard. Here's his high upside receivers with just short down work, so hit setting his floor. Henry and Madison holding it up until potentially Kamara comes back. So he's got both pass catchers from Arizona. They are going to be a negative game script, but the problem is with that is can Colt McCoy hold up first off, and can he get it to his line? Can they be able to give him enough time to get it to his receivers? Damn. Great pick, Dennis. Great pick. You had to know I was going that way too. Oh, you got both of the Buffalo guys. Great job. Great job. Oh, I'm on the clock, guys. I'm on the clock. So we're going to go Khalil Herbert. And I'm just going to have to pray to somebody that Jordan Love makes it back to me. I mean, Rodgers, Wilson, Derek Carr. I mean, he's got to go through 4, to get back to me. But it is what it is. Tease with the tease. Oh, boy. There's already 1. There's 2. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Who'd you take? Lamar Jackson? Oh, man. This guy has no thoughts. He's going to just. He should probably go Kenny Pickett. He's got George Pickens on his team. Or Sam Howell. I think Dak. There we go. Jared Goff is gone. Man, what a weird 3 quarterbacks. It's good, it's a good set of 3, but it's just weird. Damn it, Joe Everett. He's supposed to go in the 150s. Like, what are we? Shit. Man, it's early. That's early as shit. Well, it's the big show. Oh my goodness. I'm nervous I'm not going to be able to get my players, man. It's crazy. Shit, we might be able to get both. If we don't get Jordan Love, we don't get Jordan Love. We're getting one of the quarterbacks. There we go. We're getting one of them. You can't stop me. Boop. Boop. On the clock. 5 seconds, Cougar. 5 seconds. Derek Carr. Oh, man, oh, man. That was thrilling, to say the least. Mikey D and 2 others have liked you. Like my post. And Jeffrey D. I wonder if they know each other. Crow counts. CR counts. I don't know. What did Dennis go here? Dennis goes with Dalton Kincaid, getting that full-on Buffalo onslaught. Jordan Love goes to this team, who has, let's see here, how many Green Bay players does he have? 0. To be fair, he's got some good back stacks. Put him with Jaden Reed and Luke Musgrave. Oh, wait, but he already has 2 tight ends, so he's probably not going to add a third that late. Probably add Jaden Reed right here if he wanted to. Son of a biscuit. All right, so what else do I have to stack with? I don't think I have anything else that I can stack with. I could do. Did I do 2 Chicago players? I did. Pat Fryer, Cole coming at Sam Porter. I could not like your tight ends even any less. Kenny Pickett. He's got Deontay Johnson at least. Take Bigsby. Good pick, good pick. Let's see here. What are we at? 150? What are we at a tight end wise? So I didn't get Najee on this team, so we're taking Warren. And then we're going to take a tight end to finish us off, potentially. If we get a Congo, we're going to be done, which I doubt that we are because he's already 15 plus picks past ADP. But if he somehow fell back to us, not. We're probably going to take Jawan Johnson. Yeah, I figured that would happen. A bunch of good running backs still on the table, so I'm not too worried about that. I'm a little worried at quarterback position. As I don't really have too much to pair him up with. How's the Millie King doing on this fine, fine day in July? We are doing good in the neighborhood. It is weird. I am kidless and wifeless at home, but there are upsides. We get to draft 2 drafts every day of this month. Well, most days of this month, as we're doing a 25-hour live stream on Friday, which technically we will have done multiple drafts those days. And then I'm going to do a special video for Sunday celebrating America. It's we're gonna chug down some hot dogs, and if we don't get through 20, if we get to a certain spot, we are just auto drafting whatever it gives us after that. But I think I can take down 20 hot dogs. So Sunday we're gonna do a hot dog eating draft. It will be interesting, to say the least. I am nervous. I bought the hot dogs today. I feel like I could put that down. So not too worried about it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Dennis. I'm sorry. Dennis. I'm sorry. Well, you don't need him. You don't need him. You got Jalen Hurts. You don't need him. I'm gonna try to get Puka later. Puka or Tutu or something. I don't really know. So we're done at quarterback. I don't really want to think about it anymore. What'd you go, Dennis? What'd you go? Oh yeah, I've been I've been going back and forth on him. I don't think he's an elite prospect that some people are saying that he is, but I think he's gonna have a decent first year. Like he's gonna be productive enough that he's gonna make your roster a few times, but I don't think he's gonna be this home run pick that some people are making him out to be. Some people are saying like, oh, he's gonna have great connection and blah 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 blah. And it's like, well, first, we don't know what Bryce Young. I don't remember Bryce Young having one guy. So I feel like in that offense, they're going to be a little bit run heavy probably to start with, and then they've got Terrace Marshall, they've got Mingo, they've got Thielen, they've got I think they have DJ Shark. Like they got a lot of options, and Hayden Hurst. It's like they're probably spread the ball around, but I do think Mingo can make some splash plays, which is pretty cool. DPJ, yes. We're going Marvin Mims here with a steal. 6 picks past ADP. Let's go ahead and throw this on flex. How you doing today, Michael? How we doing today, man? I hope you're doing well. I hope you are doing good. Let's see. here. Home. I'm gonna send out 2 more tweets today. Not tweets, but like messages, DMs, I guess is what they're called. Seeing if they want to join or do my thing. But if I do 2 to 3 people a day, we can get quite a few guests lined up. Oh boy, 1491 build. Lamar Jackson, that's good. Wow, Sanders, K Makers, Dylan, College here. 1410. That's an interesting start. I think you need to get some late round tight ends, but it's not terrible. Mac Jones, 16th round. Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson. He got the Russell Wilson Dulcich stack. Did Marvin Mims already go? Oh, he went right before him. Oh, wait. You could have taken him there. Shucks. I see, but you were setting up the Mac Jones, Tyquan Thornton. And we're up in a pick. Oh, boy. Chuba Hubbard. Chuba Hubbard goes right in front of me. So we are going Chase the Case Brown. I'm going to let you have Jaden Reed, Dennis. It's all yours. Well, unless this guy takes it, but you could. Street God. My day has been pretty smooth so far. I just recently got back in my DK drafts. That's what I'm talking about. I just finished firing my 3 bullets into the 3 max tourneys. Yeah, I missed out on the hundreds, on the first set of hundreds. I'll probably do the next set or whatever. Because I'm an addict, I deposited my funds for 10 more Millimaker drafts, so my barbell approach is in jeopardy. Oh, no. Oh, no. What's it called? I've just been drafting. I planned I feel like this is the time of year where I did well. So as long as I don't get hit by like a huge injury bug, I probably can be all right. And my drafts are fairly diversified. Like I'm more diversified this year than I was last year because I had a total switch of like draft theory. And so though Najee's still on almost all the things, it's like I became a strength of schedule bro, like midway through drafting, and so I didn't have big stances on quarterback and or tight end, and that changed. So now like I was heavy on like this certain set of profile. So now my quarterbacks have definitely changed to the strength of schedule guys, and then my running backs and receivers have kind of stayed the same, but like made more stances on them. If Jordan Love is terrible, I might as well not even look at my teams, man. I just don't think he's going to be terrible. And I think that they're going to run at a faster pace than they did last year. Because I think just so many things are going to be much more advantageous for them. I want Luke Musgrave cannot lie. You other ones can't deny. Give me Musgrave or give me death. I'll take Mayer, though, if it doesn't work out. Psych! I wasn't going to take Mayer. You crazy. So we have 5 running backs. I love Rachaad White, so I know I'm in the minority there. Everybody's talking about Brees Hall coming back and being this dominant force, which I hope that he does just for his sake. But I don't think he's going to be like this dominating force that everybody's saying. I think it's going to take him a little bit of time. And, or you could just have the person who's ready right off the rip. No, I think there's going to be a secondary person coming in and getting a little bit of work, but I think Rachaad White can, be that guy. He had a good profile coming into the draft last year. Obviously, he was a great pass catching. We're not going to rely on that this year, even though it is an added bonus. I think the Bucs are going to be in more games. I don't think they're going to get blown out in a lot of games. So I think that Rachaad White is not going to be taken off the field because they're going to be in close games. So then he's just going to get more run in general. I think there will be games that they do get blown out, and that'll be the games that he doesn't play as much. But I think they're going to be in more games than they're not. Yeah. We're going to make it through this? I don't know. I'm an old man. I'm just kidding. I have Red Bull on the ready. I have Ty Chandler on my team. Let's go ahead and dot these Rams receivers on my team. Let's just Google them. Let's just Google them. Tutu. Why is he ranked that low? That's weird. Not me. Puka. Two shots at it. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. We're at a 2-6-9-3 build. I don't have a particular number this year that I typically go to. I just kind of draft whatever comes to me, whatever players I like, or whatever kind of fits my structure. If somebody takes these two, I'll probably go to Barrios. You know what I mean? You can't. It's hard to. You could street snipe me, right? Which would suck or whatever. But in all reality, there's so many players I like this year, all throughout the draft, that can't really hurt me. I will say that my team is very weak at quarterback, but at everywhere else, I feel really comfortable. Very comfortable with my team. Very comfortable. Kincaid, Gesicki, Ferguson. The new tight ends, or the tight ends new to their team, except for Ferguson was there, but I mean, he's a new tight end one. Duka. He's fine. I love my short king. It's still surprising. Yeah, he's short as fuck, right? And I get it that he's as light as a feather. But the dude was a playmaker. Do we not acknowledge that? The dude was insane. And he was playing against people from the NFL, you know what I mean? Week in, week out. Who playing playing the NFL. I don't know. There's just something about it that just doesn't feel right to have him so low. And we all know that he's not going to have he's not going to get the full workload by any means. But we don't think everybody keeps saying that we're not expecting Tony Pollard to get the full workload. Yeah, we're going to give some shares to Malik Davis or whatever his name is, and then he's going to get work, and you're going to be like, wow, this dude's extremely athletic. Let's give him more touches. My draft strat is definitely evolving from last year, even quite a bit this year. Getting the right QB is like a huge part of my overall philosophy, though. Yeah, I've been all over it, man. Like, or not all over it, but like I've been all over the place with my quarterbacks. I mean, if it was possible, I would have 100% Justin Herbert. I take him naked, like at the if it round 5, and I don't have anybody, I'm taking Justin Herbert, but he's just not making it to round 5 enough. And I don't know whether if I need to just take more, like take him in the 4th. I don't know, but it seems wrong to take him in the 4th when Christian Watson's there, all these other players. I do not like to do that. Okay, so we'll read off my team, then we'll read off Dennis's, and then we'll get into the next draft. All right, so I went. Let's go Dennis first. Dennis went Cooper Kupp, Jalen Hurts, DK Metcalf, Christian Kirk, Kenneth Walker III, T. Law, DeAndre Swift, James Cook, Zay Flowers, Zay Jones, Damian Harris, Dalton Kincaid, Tate Bigsby, I want to make sure I get Jonathan. I almost called him Jarvis Mingo. I'm like, that's not right. Okay. Jonathan Mingo, DPJ, Jaden Reed, Mike Gesicki, Jake Ferguson, Deshaun Vaughn, Quez Watkins. And then I ended up with an Eckler, Chris Olave, Mark Andrews, Christian Watson, DJ Moore, JSN, Rashad White, Elijah Moore, Rashad Bateman, Dubs, Khalil Herbert, Carr, Warren, Stafford, Johnson, Chase Brown, Luke Musgrave, Ty Chandler, Puka Nakua, and Tutu Atwell. I like it. It's a fun team. We're relying on heavy productivity between our two quarterbacks. Hopefully they just like kind of coast. Give me a simple floor of like 16 to 20 points a week. And then my playmakers just go buck wild. We get in as the 2 seed because Dennis is going to take the 1. I get as a 2 seed. We take down the whole thing. That's what we're hoping for with this team. Alrighty. Lobby. Go ahead, jump into our second draft. Give you guys a countdown. Make sure everything. Have you drafted any UD weekly winners yet? I have not. We kind of went over that earlier, but I'm probably going to do a couple of those. It's I like the format. I'm hoping they put it a part of BBM 5. I like Herbert a good bit as well. He's got a lot of upside, and his price can easily be stacked. Mike Dubb has a juicy ADP. If he can play 12 games, he's a smash. I agree. It's kind of crazy. People just don't like it because he's going to get hurt. But the only reason he's going to get hurt is because he's scoring TDs. To be fair, and I can understand the criticism of Mike Dubb because he didn't practice at the whatever the OTAs is called, and because he was still like nursing his back. So I hope that it's nothing. I hope that it's like they didn't take Quentin Johnson because they need a early replacement for Mike, but it could be. It could be. Alrighty. Entering the draft in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 11 of 12. 11 of 12 should be starting up fairly quickly. It did. I recognize nobody, but that's okay. JD Church 01. Was he in the last draft? I do not remember. Kaizen sounds familiar, but I don't think so. I've had terrible luck trying to get people into my drafts. I like the weekly winners. I've done 7 so far. Yeah. I'll probably do some here and there, but I don't plan on maxing it. Yeah. And unless I win something big, I won't do the Mastiff either. I've done but 7 as well. Okay, we're out here with the lucky 7. I need somebody else to say, and right next they've done the 7. We got the jackpot, but only like one of my teams is. I only like one of my teams a lot. Yeah, I agree. It does feel like Rainmaker said. It's like setting up a whole new game, and like it's unsolved. There's probably a lot of profit to be seen. I just don't know the right strategy, and I don't want to. There's something about not drafting more than one quarterback that's like hurting my brain. I, I don't feel comfortable with that. There's probably a huge edge if you figure out what's the optimal strategy before it gets diluted. Yeah, I agree. Even if it gets figured out, there's so many people that like one track mind certain things. I don't know. Is that the loud part? Yeah, okay, that's loud. I am excited. Well, I'd say I'm excited to get back into Rainmakers this year, but I don't know, man. I think it's going to be so big this year that it's not going to be as fun. Last year, just the Draftkings Rainmakers week 1 was beautiful because there was nobody really playing it, even though they had free cards. There wasn't like any entries. Is this the day? Is this the day we get pick 5 Cooper Cup? Pick 5 Cooper Cup? Pick 5 Cooper Cup? Take Hill or take Kelsey. Take Kelsey. Take Kelsey. Take Kelsey. Take Kelsey. Take Kelsey. Ah! Back-to-back Austin Eckler teams. That's okay. That's okay. Austin Eckler here to save us all. Here to save us all. Oh, I give Michael Kaya a wrench. Oh my gosh. We're wrenching it up in here. We are wrenching it up in here. I had to go to YouTube to find out whether it who has the wrench. It doesn't show me on my StreamYard. Let's see here. We have 6 likes. Can we get like what's a ranch? You don't know what a ranch is? You got yourself a ranch. I'm kidding. If we could get like 10 likes, that'd be cool. That'd be super cool. We actually, I feel like my like game is really good. It's really, really good. Let's see here. What am I doing? I'm going back to the Draftkings. Hitting the draft board. See what we got going on. I feel like I made ASB Jalen Waddle a cool thing to draft. And now it's just like, second nature to people. I feel like I made it popular. Jalen Hurts with AJ Brown. That must be nice. Kelsey with Mahomes. Diggs with Allen. The top 3 quarterbacks are off the board. Nick Chubb, which probably means Derrick Henry's on my top, or Saquon Barkley. Let's go Saquon, see what we get on the turnaround. Like I said before, earlier today, I do like to have like a running back receiver to start off with. Let's change it up. Let's see what we get here. Running back. Won 100,000 crowns today with my daily dynasty rewards, which is like $200, which is awesome. And then I think my monthly bonus was 10,000. So may not have to deposit any more money if I keep getting all these crowns. If I sent you a team I like most out of my week 7 weekly winners on Twitter, would you give me an honest? Would you give an honest opinion? Yeah, dude. I don't give a fuck. I don't mean no offense, but I'm never gonna see you in real life. So yeah, go ahead. Just make sure you're following me so that I can follow you back. I think I follow you. I will either, if you want an opinion on stream, I'll give it to you tomorrow. Probably gonna call it after this stream, or after this draft, and then I can pick whether if you want it on an opinion through on the stream, I can give it to you tomorrow. If not, I can do it in private. I don't mind. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like my running backs. Eckler, Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry. I don't know. I don't feel like I even need to draft a fourth running back unless Najee Harris. If Najee Harris makes it back to me and pick 46, 40 or 40, 42, 44, 44. If he's talking about, look, we're stopping at we're going to stop at 4 running backs and we're good there. It's not like out of the realm of possibilities either. Holy cow! Yeah, dude. I get messages like all the time, talking, and I love. I don't care who you are. Look, my interactions with people in real life are slim to none. So, any interaction, I appreciate it. I don't give, and I'm not going to I never sugarcoat anything. I don't, unless you seem like a person that needs to sugarcoat it, but I don't sugarcoat anything. I've got to bounce for a bit, but hopefully I get to catch the end of this draft. But I just want to shout out Jahmyr Gibbs. He's my new Laporta. Oh, boy. He's going from one Detroit Lion to the other. All right, man. Have fun. And, yeah, it'll be on YouTube. So if you want to catch the rewind. ASB Waddle Gibbs. He's going for the Detroit stack. Oh, that's gotta hurt these black holes. Gonna be like, what the dude? For no reason either. Like you have a nice little jet stack setting up here. Like unless he's gonna be your second quarterback, no need for it. Or Dak. I feel like that was just a low blow. Holy Nikes, Batman. I feel like I might get my guy Najee at 44. The one thing I do he went. I do wish they had one thing on DraftKings that they have on Underdog is the ability to knock off like a position that you don't want to draft from. Because right now I don't really want to see running backs. Yeah, Najee's gone. I don't really want to see running backs. So probably take Rachaad White, to be honest with you, and just be done at running backs there. There's not really an option for that. Looks like we'll be taking in Christian Watson. I was hoping that TJ Hawkinson would make it his way back, but it is what it is. Let's see here. I think I saw both of the Chargers drafted players are after me. So Keenan Allen and Mike. So unless somebody takes Justin Herbert within these next 8 picks, I should get him. But I'm not holding my breath. There's been a lot of naked quarterbacks today. It's weird to see, like, Eckler could easily, give me a 100-yard receiving or rushing. Barkley could easily give me 100 yards rushing. Henry could easily give me 100 yards rushing. I like my team. Make it fucking quarterback. I don't understand you people. I don't get it. You have Ridley. You can take somebody here and then get Trevor Lawrence on the come around. Come on. Or maybe not. Maybe not. We're just taking naked quarterbacks all day. Like uncorrelated, unstacked quarterbacks. Draftkings, you are setting. Oh, you're something else. You're something else, Draftkings. Something else. But that's okay. We move on. We find another set of people to draft. Drake London goes. We going MSNMS 21. DJ Moore, welcome to the team. I know I'm going to at least have one of those matchups going against each other. Hopefully, I can get love on this team. I might have to reach, fairly early. I'll send mine too. It's weird to draft different strategies on the weekly winners, but I do have a favorite team. Yeah, and I think that's why I like the thought of the draft. But right now, I'm just mainly, doing DraftKings. I'll do underdog drafts when RPS does it. I like drafting with them, but I don't know. I just don't have I don't have a good idea of what I'd like my team to look like on the weekly winners. Like when I do these tournaments, and I do all these tournaments that I've been drafting for the last 3 years, I have an idea of what the winner would be. I have zero idea what the winners could look like on that tournament. So my brain cannot comprehend on how to even start that draft. And it sounds stupid. So I'm in my head, I'm like, well, if I just do a regular draft, well, then you're not going to win any money. So why even draft? I'm like, what if I just take 18 uncorrelated plays? They're bound to run into some kind of correlation. And you're you know what I mean? I don't know. And then it's just stupid. I can't, my brain can't process what I should do. All right. So, Dennis, I will review your team tomorrow, first thing on the stream, if you want me to. And then I will do yours privately if you want me to. I don't really mind either way. Oh, what'd you say? Let's review our teams for. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. I said I wasn't, but I will happily do it because I have nothing else to do except to go to bed. Might do a couple golf lineups before I go to the sleeping sack. I will read both teams. And after we are done with this draft, we have 15 more picks. So I'm on the clock. We're taking JSN here. Dallas Goddard makes it back to me. I'll happily take Goddard. Actually, I like all four of these guys, so whatever makes it back to me. I need somebody to work on my either help me learn how to do thumbnails, or I need help. Either somebody doing it for me, teaching me the ropes, or I need a thumbnail guy. I don't know how to do thumbnails, or I don't have the software. I don't really know what I need. I think that's where I get stopped with. I was already thinking about Monday, about how I got Davis coming on. I have no idea, if he's like would be offended if I just did. I don't even know how to even put a picture of him on my screen. Like that's how far I am away from making a thumbnail. So I just wanted it to be a regular thumbnail. InDesign. I'm a graphic designer. I set mine over. In design, this is what you need. Let's say in design. Oh shit, Adobe in design. How much we cost in this? Let's see. Buy now. Illustrator InDesign. $36 a month. Shit. You know what's funny is I got my degree in graphic design and I never used it. You just got to use that ranch. Shit. So I think I'm just gonna take the lowest ADP here, like the lowest person. I want Gabe and I want Rashad White. I want all three of these guys, right? But I think I just go Gallus Godair, mid 7th round, and hope that maybe one of those two get back to me. I used to work. I use it for work. I can help you if you need. It's not too much, which I don't think you. No. So you use InDesign. Let's see what the suit details. Per license. Interesting. What's up? How much is it for everything? $85 a month. Do I have to pay like the whole year? So you have to pay the whole fucking year for. I don't want to pay for the whole year. I want to just pay for a month. Find the clock good enough. Pay monthly. Like I don't understand why I gotta pay for it per month. I want to just buy it. Why can't I just buy it? I just want to have it for when I. What's the free trial? I'm not doing all that jazz. That looks like a lot of work. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Let's see here. What does Google got for me? Thumbnail, free thumbnail work. The free thumbnail maker. There you go. What we got here? Make YouTube thumbnails for free in minutes. Explore free YouTube thumbnail templates. Customize any design in a flash. Make standout thumbnails that your audience is sure to love. Let's make sure I'm not on the clock. Not on the clock. Welcome to Adobe Express. Quick and easily make standout social content, logo, flyers, banners, and more. Start from free templates, stickers, backgrounds, and shapes. Click. Sure. Let's see here. YouTube thumbnail. Logos. Upload. Okay, so I can upload my. Very cool. Okay. Well, now I can just do that. Just use Cody's login credentials. Yes, give me your login credentials now. Just kidding. Righty. Let's see if there's anything interesting going on in this draft. Any weird double quarterbacks already? No. This person who drafted Mahomes already has 2 quarterbacks and 2 tight ends. With Sean Watson, Kelsey, Darren Waller. Interesting. We're going to go with Bateman here. If I go A.J. Dillon on the turnaround, that will actually be a 5-13, 7, so it'd be 5, 6, 7, 13 for my running back. So, we have 3 running backs every week available, and we'd be done at running back. Oh, so now you pay for shit. I don't like you. I don't like you, Adobe. You're a tricker. You're tricking me. You said that shit would be free. Immediately want to have me sign in for shit. What's Pickmaker? Sign in with a Google account. This looks exactly what I just did with Google or Adobe. Alrighty. We get AJ Dillon here. Thank you very please. Thank you very please. Thank you very please. Let's see here. He's got a 1-3-3-1 build, so he can go in any direction since he's balanced. Gibson. Pick. 0-3-5-0. Not sure where he goes, though. Kirk Cousins. We got A.J. Dillon. We're done at running back. 4. We're feeling good in the neighborhood. Let's throw up the big board so everybody can see what's going on. Draft board. Feels weird to only have 4 receivers going through the 10th round, but to the 10th round. But my receivers that I do have, not bad. We got Christian Watson, DJ Moore, JSN, and Rashad Bateman. Dallas Goedert is our number 1 tight end. And we have stud running backs. But I feel like I'm going to have to invest heavily in some quarterbacks here soon. That way I don't get locked out like we did last draft. Everybody's got 1 quarterback at least except for me. I really hate that some of these quarterbacks are going in the 9th round already. It's terrifying. Fuck, everything's cost money. Why do you tell me it's free then? Merely say it's $18 a month. Pixart. I think I already did this one. Vista. Wondershare. It says free download. I don't like the sound of that. Let's have the big board, but I don't have any fucking vision of it. Man, we are gonna have to draft our quarterbacks. I don't even know who to take here. So we're gonna definitely grab Love on this pick. Or Gino. Is Gino still there? Probably. Maybe we grab Gino and then grab Love. Turn around. Yeah, Gino's here. I love Daniel Jones, but he doesn't really fit with. Oh, well. I eat some words. I can take you through these motherfuckers. So we have Daniel Jones with Saquon Barkley, and then we'll probably throw on a late round Hyatt to go along with this, or maybe even a Daniel Bellinger last round. Sounds good to me. Sorry, I'm like trying to figure out. Customize this template. No, I just was kind of curious. Okay. So you can't use it. You need email those Facebooks. I'm gonna crack down. Let's go back to Adobe. I don't like what we have, but let's see. Jamal Williams. Okay, so we see that Gino is gone. We're gonna take Jordan Love here. Let's not fuck around. We are taking our guys. We don't need running backs. We're good there. This is where we usually get running backs, but when you get 3.5 studs, you don't need more than that. Come on, let me have my guy. Please. Let's go. What's taking so long? I don't understand. 2, 1. Tyler Boyd. You wasted everybody's time to draft Tyler Boyd. Okay, so 6, 13. So we have a good combination of bye weeks here. We have 1, 2, 3 6s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 13s. A nice combination of plays. Alrighty. Let's do this. Hit it. Create your thumbnail. Agreed. Continue. Leave me alone. I just wanted to go to Adobe. Join the free beta. No, I just want to see Adobe. I don't understand one. This is so complicated. All right, I give up. We'll do that another time. We shall do that another time. I should probably just exit out of it so I don't keep going back to it. Leave. Let's see here. Ooh, nice pick with Laporta. So we're going to alternate wide receiver for the next 10 picks, sort of 8 picks. So it'll be something wide receivers, maybe go wide receiver first. Every even pick for sure. You know, there's nothing fucking attractive here. It's all ugly. I lied. I lied. Joe never looks better here than the receivers. I think I can go Hodgins the next pick. Yeah. Ugh. Never mind. The person I would draft is gone. So week 5, week 13, 10. Honestly, we could just draft 7 straight wide receivers and I'd be okay with it. Or 8, whatever it is. Yeah, I agree. Always stack Jones late, which is why he was like one of my highest owned quarterbacks before I made the transitions because like you can stack him with literally anybody. You can go Wandale Robinson, Paris Campbell, Colin Johnson, Daniel Bellinger, Jalen Hyatt, like literally just about any other Jameson Crowder that nobody's stacking him with. You never know. You just never know. And with Daniel Johnson, like it doesn't matter. Like it could literally just be Saquon, or it could be Darren Waller. There's so many stacking options. Like there's no wrong answer. Obviously, there's gonna be somebody that he prefers, or there's gonna be people who outperform what they do. That I wouldn't go out of my way to draft them, like as in I wouldn't draft them before their ADP almost ever because there's always someone else you could draft later. It doesn't make sense to unless you really think one's way better than the rest. Then whatever floats your boat. I woke up at 3:40 ish today in the morning, and it's always funny to me. Like I look over, and my daughter's just like sitting there, just staring at her tablet, like right next to my face. I'm like, oh, cool. Kids are crazy, dude. Kids are crazy, crazy cool, crazy fun to hang around with. What if I grabbed like all of these teams? Just kidding. Uh, what are we at? 149. We're gonna try to grab these guys. These are my favorite wide receivers of the whole like back half of the draft. So let's see here. 68. But someone just could have been. Okay. Not a good start. Thornton goes before Reed, so we'll throw that in there. Put the big board up. Jeez. Louise. Yes, AR-15. He's got a type. He likes them big and strong. You got a nice little Pittman in there to pair with him up. Everybody's favorite running back, Jalen Warren. I think everybody just thinks that Najee sucks, which is like, there's been so much fun on Najee, and it's kind of ridiculous. I don't quite understand like why he's hated so much, but it is what it is. Dude. Let's see here. 2371. Gibbs, Rashad White. Who am I missing? Aaron Jones. There it is. So NMS 2104 going with zero tight end build. JD Church also goes zero tight end. It's a good strategy, but I hope you guys aren't gonna blow each other up. And then the other two, you only have one. 2, 3. You don't need more than one. Is what it is. You got people taking 3 tight ends already. He might be hurting for a squirting. One quarterback through here. Josh Allen, that makes sense. It's the only team with one quarterback. So this guy has 3 already. Megan, I don't know how to say her last name. I want to say Shoop. She's really big on 3 quarterbacks. Makes sense. Makes sense. We have 3 quarterbacks, especially on Draftkings. But let's see. How we doing tonight, guys? How we doing? If we can get a few more likes, that would be cool. If not, it is what it is. We're at 6. The goal is 10. But I can't force anybody to hit the like button, so I won't. Oh, that was a good pop. Let's see here. So we're going to be on a lot this month. No set schedule yet, but we're going to be on a lot. There's going to be different times that we're on, but we're going to be on probably 99% of the time. Like 9 out of 10 days, probably. Technically, we'll be on both Friday and Saturdays as we were doing a 25-hour live stream coming this Friday where we're just going to do Millimaker after Millimaker draft. Then on Sunday, I haven't decided whether I'm going to do it live or if I'm going to do it offline and record it because I don't know what it's going to look like. But I'm going to do a hot dog, eating draft. And it should be fun for me. I don't know. I enjoy hot dogs. I'm curious if I could eat 20 plus hot dogs in that amount of time. We're just gonna chow down if I'm behind on a pick. Oh boy. Bun and hot dog have to be in the mouth before we get to make the selection. Have to just be in the mouth. It doesn't have to be fully eaten. But I think I can do, as long as we're not drafting pick after pick after pick right away. I think I can chug 5 hot dogs in that amount of time, and I'm just not going to stop because I think that's where it hit them faster. You know what I'm saying? It's like they were slowing it down. I think you just got to keep chugging through the hot dogs, but we'll find out. Mine will be fully coated, as I don't think I can eat hot dogs plain. I'm not a plain hot dog kind of guy. It will definitely have. I'm a child, so it'll definitely have ketchup and probably mustard. But I think I can do at least do. I'm hoping I can do 20, so I don't have to make any auto selections. But that should be fun. We get to do 10 and we get to 10, and we do a weekly winner stretch on Underdog. You're demanding so much today, Dennis. Holy cow. What are we at? Oh, man. We jumped up to. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. All right, well, I think Dennis makes the rules. I don't know. Speaking of them, I just was just mentioning Megan, and she happened to like my post, so that's pretty cool. I love Megan. I've been following Megan for a really long time. She used to do well. I don't know how long I've been following her, but not like Twitter wise, but like her career wise. I used to watch her doing the tiers over on Pat Mayo's channel, and I always liked her insight and whatnot. So, and she was like super close one week. I remember like hitting the exact nuts. She has a lot of good insight. If you like Run Pure Sports, I think they have a code right now. It's like Run Pure 33 right now. It's like 33% off their stuff. 15 seconds. Did I get Hyatt? Not. It's okay. Get Palmer here. Slayton. Josh Downs. We at receiver wise. 8. If someone snapped Colin Johnson, that's how you know if somebody's in the draft with me, if they somehow take this guy right here. Nobody's talking about him. He's on the practice field. Like he's back at it. He was going to be their number 1 wide receiver last year, except he tore his ACL in practice like a week before fucking season starts. I felt terrible for the guy. And he's been running since like March, April, somewhere around that time. So I'm not too worried about it. I really don't have any setup for a third quarterback. We definitely can go another tight end. We can actually do that here. So we have 4 more picks to make. How many tight ends do I have right now? I have 2. Gerald Everett. And let's go there. We can throw Noah Fant on there. Did we get, what's his face? Who's that? No, we didn't get a. That's another person we could put on down. Daniel Bellinger. Darren Waller's not a picture person. Like he's not the person like you want to be healthy. Who's not healthy all the time. So it's not actually a terrible pick. It's weird that I've just straight up quit on week 17, being what I think. I think you run naturally into week 17 correlation, and I just want the best players like available to draft on my teams. I think advancing on Draftkings is almost just as important as it is anywhere else. I think on Underdog, where you get to 1 of 16, it's even more important to focus on the playoffs for those as it is. It's 1 of 12. It's 4 people less. You have to get lucky either way. Like you get into a weak pod, you could focus on it, but I don't think it's going to pay off dividends when someone's just out drafting you, getting better players. I think you can look at it, but I think you're better off not worrying about it. I might be misleading you. You're more than welcome to focus on it. I'm not. Well, we're only at 9, guys. We're only at 9 likes. You have 2 rounds to get to 10. 2 rounds to get to 10. Colin Johnson. Three more picks left. That's a good pick. Samir White. It's a little earlier than he usually goes, but get you guys. We need 3 tight ends. So we really need to make it 4. I don't know. Could you get that Braxton Berrios correlation? Tate Dell, I've heard good things about. Yeah. No one's going to take Colin Johnson, so we'll have our one guy. We'll have technically 2 because I'll have to be Barkley. We're going to move Daniel Bellinger. We already have 3 tight ends. I feel good about them. With Dallas Goedert being one of them. 6, 10, and 5. So we like that. Alrighty, here we go. Braxton Berrios. Let's see here. Did we get it? Oh, shit. We got it. Fuck. All right. Looks like we're doing a weekly 10 or weekly winners. We're doing a weekly winners. Because my boy Dennis was able to convince you guys to hit the like button. Pull up underdog as well. All right. I got money in the account. Looks like we'll be doing that right after this. Thought this was going to be the last one. I thought I was going to get some good sleep tonight, but we are headed into overtime. And if we're headed into overtime, we're cracking open a Red Bull watermelon flavor. Let's look at my tennis lineups. I feel pretty good about those. 3 for 3. Oh, nope. 3 out of 4 wins. And the other one went to 5 sets. Andy Murray went 3-0. Tiafo 3-0. And some lady, something Keys, went 2-0. Play suspended, best of 5s with Kubler, leading 2-1. Holy shnikes. We are on the clock. We're taking Take Dell. And now, I know, unless somebody is absolutely stream sniping the shit out of me, we are getting Colin Johnson as our final pick of the evening, which means time to bring the team back. Alrighty, so we again went with Eckler, Barkley, Derrick Henry, Christian Watson, DJ Moore, JSN, Dallas Goedert, Rashad Bateman, AJ Dillon, Daniel Jones, Jordan Love, Gerald Everett, Rashid Shaheed, Alec Pierce, Jaden Reed, Palmer, Musgrave, Braxton Berrios, and Tank Dell. And we're going to finish this off with a Colin Johnson share. He was my most owned player the year that I won $1 million. He's definitely not my most owned player this year, but I do have shares of him. I do have shares. Just on the offset that he actually is like what I thought he would be after college. You know what I mean? He is what he thought he was. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, please get your tablets, your phones, whatever you guys are drafting on. Actually, don't draft on the tablet on Underdog. It's the UI's ass on there. If you actually draft on, I don't know if actually I haven't done it this year, but and my wife has my tablets, I can't really verify the Draftkings UI for your tablet is actually like way better on if you're gonna do trying to pick if you're drafting for your tablet and you have to pick DraftKings or Underdog. DraftKings is the way. If we're drafting on our phones, I would say Underdog wins the phones, and I kind of consider it a draw on a desktop now. The board is all they really needed. It would be nice to have the little like tab feature where you can like select what you want and not want, but that's like very minuscule. I feel like it's a draw desktop wise. I know some people disagree, which is perfectly fine, but I like it. I'm not gonna lot. Gonna try to get Adam Ellis followed you. Yeah, I didn't actually mean to follow him. I thought that was a different Adam Ellis, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Looks like he does like a meme stuff. I don't know. Tutu Atwell. Mike White. Players. Colin Johnson. Welcome to the squad. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that was the team I read off. Don't want to read it again. So it's going to X out of that. It's going to make this look silly. Do that for half a second. Present. Share screen. Underdog lobby. You have Jägermeister. I do not. I actually do not really drink that much anymore. So, but I don't know if it's normal for everybody, but we used to have like we could go on float trips. We just get on a raft and you just get drunk. Well, when I was like 20, I don't remember how old I was, but I was like 21, 22. I filled up like one of those like jugs and filled it up with Red Bull and Jägermeister, like a full thing of like 2 things of full Jägermeister and like 20 Red Bulls, and I was just chugging out of that thing all day, man. It was a lot of fun. Weirdly, I saw a guy die that day jumping off a cliff, but we try to remember those weird shit that happens. All right. Oh, wait. Before we do that, we need to look at Dennis and our boy. What's his name on here? Messages. Taco's team. We'll start with Tacos. And let's be honest, I do not know what's a good team on here. So I can't tell you that it's actually butt cheeks for sure because I actually have no idea what is good on here. But I see the first player I see is a player I'm high on, so it doesn't really matter. I don't think it's going to be bad. All right, I did a JPEG. Let's share. I think I'm in the way. Let's find out. Yeah, my big old dumb head's in the way. Alrighty. Can we zoom in? Yes. Okay. So we have Justin Herbert as your one and only quarterback, which I keep hearing is how it's done. I think it's just really weird knowing that you're just straight up giving up on week 5. But I understand like that's how we're attacking these things, and which makes sense. I think it makes sense. All right, Austin Eckler, Josh Jacobs, James Cook, Rashad Penny. Okay, so Eckler and Jacobs are going to be your main guys. You're hoping that are going to hit the lineup, and then I think James Cook and Rashad Penny have high upside, like have high spike week potential. Like hypothetically, something happens to Damian Harris. He has a concussion because he like banks his head into everybody. James Cook could be in line for a huge workload one week. You know what I mean? And Rashad Penny, we've seen it before, has like high potential to be like the guy. And with DeAndre Swift there, he could easily just be the guy after just Swift gets hurt. Devontae Adams is a certified stud. Pick 18. That's wild, right? Or is that normal? I mean, the ADP is still 13.8, but pick 18, that's so wild. Mike Williams falling to you at 55, and I'm assuming it's because actually I don't know why he would fall into something like this. I feel like these three receivers are what you want in this kind of scenario, like high upside. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. He followed up with the double stack. So you have four Chargers. That's nice. Brandon Cooks. I guess he could have a break. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is one player I don't know what else is around him. Like even I like Jacoby Myers more than this pick. He has the potential to give you a good week, right? I think he's just going to be hitting your floor plays, and I know that like there's a lot of people high on Dallas. I am not one of those people. I'm flooding Dallas out the wazoo. I have zero Dak Prescott and whatnot, but I think actually I take that back. I think I have one Dak Prescott lineup, but KJ Osborne makes sense for this. It's a good play. Jacoby Myers makes sense. Like if you had this, like a nice little, divisional game, makes sense. I don't think Hunter Renfrow is going to be on the Raiders, but like again, the division game, like that's a really good pick. Houston, Robert Woods. I feel like Robert Woods and Brandon Cooks are the same player to me. But if you like him, you're more than likely, have your opinion. Taysom Hill. We saw last year that he could just be whatever the team needs to score like as many touchdowns as they need to be. That tight end is kind of crazy. Gerald Everett. Go along with the Chargers. Michael Mayer. Mike Gesicki. So looks like we're trying to hit a Chargers like Raiders like stack, right? And then with a couple random other pieces. Like Gabe Davis popping off for that same week to make your lineup. I find it hard to believe that it's going to be every Charger and every Raider, but I don't really see that's where I don't really know how to. I don't know exactly how. Like if that game shoots out, right? It's like 40 to 30, 39 or whatever, and you need all those pieces. I guess it's good. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough for me to see how it hits number one. It had to be like, I don't know. I don't understand how this team gets to number one. I can see it definitely cashing the week that they play each other. Like, I could definitely see it cashing for sure. But I don't see how it hits number one. But I honestly don't know what the best strategy is. So you could be right. So let's see. You had a little message after it. This is landed on 4-15. Okay, with some high upside guys mixed in. About it, I think it was. I think you get a little different with the Brandon Cooks and Robert Woods picks. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'm not an expert on that draft. On this draft, so your opinion is probably more valuable than mine. All right, we got Dennis's team here. I'm going to pull it into the new tab. I'll throw it up on the screen. Oh, and 15. Just too many tight ends. Gesicki was a tight was an auto. Yeah. Gesicki, even. But I agree that it's probably too many tight ends. But who knows? Like, what if that's the week that he popped off for 3 touchdowns, and Mac Jones wasn't the guy because that Las Vegas Raiders Chargers game pops off, and you needed Gesicki to go along with it. Like, it could be a scenario. I feel like this is like a big storytelling type of game mode. I don't know. Let's see here. Presents. Share screen. Alrighty, we got Dennis. What do we got? Dennis sent me his. It has Josh Allen at quarterback. Like it. We like it. Derrick Henry. We like it. Joe Mixon, James Conner. If Joe Mixon's, should be playing this year, should be good most weeks. James Conner should be good most the weeks that he's healthy. Tank Bigsby, we don't know yet, but could be really good. I was a big fan of him coming out of Auburn, so makes sense. Chuba Hubbard, if something happens to, I do not remember, Deontay Foreman. No. Who the hell is the one there? I'm drawing a blank. Oh, Miles Sanders. Something happens to Miles Sanders. Chuba gets the full workload. It could work out. Fuck yeah. We got Justin Jefferson, Gabe Davis, Jordan Addison. So I don't know if and when Buffalo, Minnesota play, but that seems like the perfect trifecta of players. If it's like the same week that they have like easy matchups, like that would be ideal. I really like this team. I'm sorry, I wasn't reading it off. Rashad Bateman, Alan Lazard, MVS, DJ Shark, Wandale Robinson, Robert Woods. I don't know what you guys' obsession with Robert Woods, but it is what it is. You got TJ Hawkinson and Dalton Kincaid. I think this is a little bit more viable than the previous one, even though I'm higher on Justin Herbert than most. I like the elite tight end to go on with, he's got 2 teams stacked, but I don't even know if they play each other, but I don't know. I just like it a little bit better than the previous one. I think it's just having you didn't even get Jamar Chase or you got Justin Jefferson at 2, see, which is nice. At any point, Josh Allen could be the number 1 quarterback. That wouldn't be a surprise. It wouldn't be surprised if it was to Gabe Davis, who has big spike weeks, right? Nobody would be surprised if Derrick Henry was the number 1 running back of the week. No one would be surprised if TJ Hawkinson and Justin J had the top 5 lineups. That they were going against the Lions, so to speak. They're gonna blow them out of the water. Oh shit, that's a good one. I don't care for Lazard, so it's kind of like the Brandon Cooks, Robert Woods. But Lazard, I get it. I can see how this one hits first place with Gabe and Jefferson, Derrick Henry. And you didn't look like you reached on anything, though. He had better value at picks, I think, in general. But James Conner, 9 picks past ADP, 2 picks before, 5 picks passed on that. You're getting a lot of value at receivers. That's good. Yeah, you got value at most of your picks, so that's a good team. All right. Hopefully I was sharing that. I just realized I wasn't sharing anything. Share screen. Get this under the way. It's good. I try to stack bye weeks. Gotcha. I did a 13-5 in mine. I'm going to be honest with you guys. Mine's going to be absolutely shit. So don't take this as gambling advice. All right, let's put me back up top before we enter. Give you guys a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here comes some free EV, boys. Free EV. Ready and available right now. I guess it doesn't matter. I just was thinking about that. I'm like, why did I just say that? Because it does not matter. Once we're done with the draft, I will never see you guys again because, and I realized that why I'm so pessimistic about this tournament is because I did so poorly on drafters last year. It was my first year on drafters. I did so bad. So bad. Because it was a new tournament. I was just trying to figure it out. I did so poorly last year. Okay. We're out here. We're out here with the number one pick. Okay. We got Outcast, our boy Cody M. Cody M out here. I don't know anybody else's names. I know Dennis and I know Cody out here. And Renegades 88 looks familiar. Stone out here with the red badge. I have no strategy here. I'm just gonna take Justin J because like you take Justin J, you get a chance. What if we just treat this as week 17? I feel like everybody's done correlating with week 17. Why don't we just continue correlating week 17? Nine. Oh yeah, board. The board. Oh shit. Travis Kelce goes at 2. Bijan. Okay. See, I'm just not used to this. I'm like Bijan at 5. What is going on? Oh, how do you guys take a Cooper Cup? Do you guys just hate Cooper Cup? Like the man is going to be 110. There you go. All right, my boy Cody out here just taking up all the good value. See, this is where I'd be like, well, I can get AJ Brown here and get Jalen Hurts in the second, or Diggs and Allen. That's where my brain would go. Like, okay, these correlated stats. Devontae Adams, AJ Brown. Gotta be Diggs, right? Step on Diggs. CeeDee Lamb. We had 10 people now watching. If we can get to 15 likes, that would be cool. Or subscribe. One or the other. Preferably subscribe, but I'll take a like if you get bored. Take a like. Austin Eckler goes at the end. Okay. Curious what his thought process is to start his second round. ASB, okay. I had no idea that I knew he wasn't going to make it back to me, but in the back of my head, I'm like, with all these weird picks, maybe, Okay, this is where we should start to see some of the quarterbacks go. This should be Josh Allen, but it's Nick Chubb, because everybody saw that coming. Nick Chubb, obviously, the better pick over Josh Allen in this format. Jalen Hurts goes to our boy Dennis. Okay, so he could go any way he wants to go here, because there's no way he's taking Jimmy G at round 2. So he could go Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson's right now. Jalen Waddle. Damn. I know that these people will have an ADP of where I pick, but still kind of hoping these wild picks would help. He could go in any which direction he may want to go. He can go week 17 and get Saquon, or You can go another receiver, get Devontae. You want to get Devontae. Higgins. Try to get Chase. Goes Cooper Cup. And Patrick Mahomes. That's a winning combo. That already, I already see that cashing. You know, whatever you do from here, as long as you're drafting best player available or like good players, I can see you cashing Cooper Cup and Pat Mahomes a few times because I just think Cooper Cup is like the pinnacle, like one of the best players. You have Pat Mahomes, like it could be dollar bills for you. Oh man, what a pick! What a pick! Cooper Cup and Pat Mahomes. I like it. I need to look at the board. I haven't looked at it. I feel like this is such a basic pick. The Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson. Like it's such a basic pick, right? But you you have to do it, right? Where does that guy go that I've been thinking about? Uh, I'm a basic bitch. I'm a basic bitch. I feel basic doing that. I feel like a basic bitch. I feel like everybody's doing that. Like, that's not really a shocker. So I'm not supposed to take another quarterback and tight end. From what I've learned from everybody else, Jesus Christ, what did the Cardinals Hicks just throw? I'd smash those two there. I haven't seen it open a lot. Usually one goes earlier. I know. It's just ugh. I feel gross. I feel like I don't know. It just feels like I'm hitting everything at ADP. Dennis is back on the clock. Going Hurts and Brown to start with. DK Metcalf would be nice, but doesn't really. I don't really think they're playing each other. Who the Eagles playing? The Eagles. Do they play Seattle or do they play this year? Preseason. Eagles Rams. They play December 17th. You did have go. So December 17th, which was I had no idea which week that was. Let's see here. What's going to fall to me? What's supposed to be my pick? So 48. Drake London. DJ Moore. What if TJ Hawkinson falls back to me, right? Then I have two elite tight ends. How am I supposed to deal with that? Christian Watson goes to Dennis. Damn you, Dennis. Oh, I was hoping he'd fall back to me. uh, Man, oh man. Is my internet bad today? It is unstable. Juju Smith-Schuster. What the fuck is going on there? That's a what? Let's take your red badge away because 80 picks for ADP. Not making a lot of sense, buddy. Oh. Looks like I am going double elite tight end with Najee Harris. So we're done at tight end. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and mark that out. We might get Kirko if he is like there later. I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way. No idea. But I feel like 2 tight ends, yeah, I'm good, right? I feel like I can draft wide receivers better than most, so I feel like I'm okay there. Najee Harris is my anchor. So I've got anchor receiver, anchor running back. Anytime Lamar has a big game, I could potentially have a big game. Man. Gabe Davis is going to be gone by the time I get back. There's no way it's making past Dennis on the way back this way. When do they play Green Bay? Or are you setting up for your secondary quarterback? Hold on. Preseason. Green Packers. Okay. So you just grabbing some Packers. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm so bad at this. Oh man. Okay. Gabe Davis goes to Dennis. I figured you would. It's a good pick. It's a very good pick. Man, there's gonna be nothing left for me. We're gonna take Jordan Addison. See, I take back everything I said to you, Cody. Your team was way better than what I'm about to draft here. In every aspect. Uh, I don't know if Rashad Bateman's going to make it back to me, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab, make sure I have a double. Where's Kirk go at? Kirko back down there. Be part of the next set of selections. If it gets taken, it gets taken, and I don't worry about quarterback the rest of the way. My brain is breaking. My brain is breaking right now. Holy cannoli. Oh, we get a new subscriber today. A great day to be great. It's a great day to be great. 234. I'm hoping that we get to 250. Hopefully by the end of the 25 hours live stream. That is a goal, but it is what it is. We will be doing that. Okay, so Friday is gonna be a little complicated because I'm gonna wake up and then I'm gonna eat, drink, Yeah, I agree. It is very tempting. How do you say no, right, Dennis? How do you say no? Because you don't. You don't say no. That's why I don't even have it highlighted because I would have taken. I have no ability to say no to that. So 2882 is what we're looking at here. Let's see. I'm glad you got George Pickens and they took Brandon Cooks in front of you. I feel like you'll be happy with George Pickens there. More likely than you'd be happy with Brandon Cooks. And you got him 9 picks past ADP. That's crazy. What's going on in this world? Nine picks past ADP. Oh man. I just. What do you have? OJ Simpson. Okay. Okay. All right, take quarterback off. We're feeling good in the neighborhood. We have a Baltimore onslaught is pass catchers, I should say. Minnesota stack with Quentin Johnson and Najee Harris. Interesting. Interesting. Do. He had Brown, Hurts. He wasn't getting past Dennis. It would make 0 sense if he got past Dennis. Dennis has got a squad. Dennis has Jalen Hurts, I almost called him AJ Jones, Aaron Jones, AJ Brown, DK Metcalf, Christian Watson, Gabe Davis, George Pickens, Dallas Goedert. Dennis, I love the squad. I hope to draft one very similar to it. I hope to draft one very, very similar to it. At this point, we're halfway through the draft. My next 9 picks are just going to be best player that fits the team. I'm not worried about buys. I'm not worried about anything. Players I think I could see being like on the leaderboard that week. You know what I mean? That's my strategy. First half, just get a good set correlated team. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking that way. Maybe it's a basic bitch the way I think about things. But have it set up like that. Now we're just going to go for high upside guys. Imagine if this won 20K. That'd be insane. The start. Whew. You know what's so funny too is that even if one way works like for one team, there are literally going to be 16 other winners that could have been drafted in a completely different way. There's going to be not going to be one set way to draft. And I think that's what we're going to learn is like even in BBM5, people were like, oh, well, this week won this week, and it was kind of close like another week. Why don't we draft? Like, this is going to have so many avenues that week 17 is not going to be like all you should focus on or whatever. You know what I mean? It didn't matter if this was correlated. They won this week all by itself doing this. It's going to open up the conversation more next year for BBM5, I think. I was going to go for a run after this. I am exhausted. And we only have one more day to go before we have 2 sleeps till to the 25-hour draft. We definitely need to get some nice rest after this. So no matter what your wrench does, it is going to bed after this draft. Charbonnet, Jones, JMO. That was going to be who I was going to take. I love JMO. Especially in this, like where it doesn't matter. You know, like you get usable weeks when he's back and playing. I don't know why I had my shoes on. They don't fit all the way. Not perfectly, at least. I'm on the clock in Draftkings. We all know this guy can be on top of the thing. And could be. We're going to go with Romeo Dubs. Zay Jones, Zay Flowers. We like it. We like it a lot. Zay time. Nico Collins was somebody else high on there, but I just got to pull the trigger. I figured that was the running back round, man. Running back. That was a good running back set went off, though. No complaints. Chig. Go Collins. Oh, sorry about that, Mr. Mike. So Stone has gone nothing but running backs and receivers, and they're good. But I'm a little worried about, like, is he going to try to, I mean, there's plenty of quarterbacks I think it's available. I have no idea who's available at quarterback. Oh yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of good options at quarterback. It's almost like, I don't know. It's tough. It's like, how do you pass Lamar Jackson and Mark Andrews on here? I mean, I usually got T.J. Hawkinson, right? So hypothetically speaking, I would have, because I was kind of thinking this. I know when I instead of going Lamar, I was thinking about, like, what if I went Najee and Quinton and Christian Watson at that pick, which, yeah, I still got Najee, which is nice, but I could have got Christian Watson, and then I could have got T.J. Hawkinson, setting up that Week 17 game. I don't know. Who are the Packers play? They play Week 1 again. They don't play Week 1, but they play 9 picks away. Okay. They play the Vikings. They play what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Week 7. So Week 7 and 17, they play each other. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 more spots at receiver. 2 more spots. And 7 more spots at running back. That makes sense. That doesn't really make sense. 18 picks. So 2 7s out of 2. So I need 1 more spot at receiver. Ravens schedule. They play the Colts. Hey, the Bengals. Ravens, Lions, Steelers. That's what the Steelers week 18. Not going to be a correlation there. But the Texans, interesting. Damn it. I was going to go Pierce. Did they play the Saints by any chance? They do not. Okay. Did you know they play Houston? Do they play the Broncos? Or the Chargers? I don't see the Broncos anywhere. It's just going to select it, but I'm just going to hear the Rams, Ravens, scheduled, blah, 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 Chargers, Rams, 49ers, Jags, Dolphins. I guess they don't play the. What about do the Vikings play? Oh, gee, crickets today, man. Vikings. Okay, so they play the Vikings, play the Broncos late into the season. So we can definitely get a matchup there, wide receiver wise. Okay, so let's see here. Samir White would be good for December 10th. Okay, so let's see here. Vikings play the Buccaneers. They play the Eagles. Play the Chargers. So there's a little bit of correlation in some of the teams already. Play the Bengals, which is good. Is this to be announced? It's weird that it's not announced yet. I don't remember why that was not announced. They play the Lions. They play the Packers. Bears, Vikings, Broncos. Play the Saints. They play the Falcons. They play the Packers, obviously. 49ers. That's a tough ass game. They play the Bears, the Panthers. Okay. Vikings, Eagles. Interesting. Vikings, Cardinals. That's preseason. So Vikings, Bucks to start it off. Very interesting. Captain Osimo. Geez, I am not liking your team. Looking very rough. Let's see the rest of it. You know, this is my first one on here of the weekly winners. I'm glad you don't like it. I'm just kidding. I don't care. It is what it is. What exactly don't you like, Captain Osimo? Oh, snap. What up, Michael? You're still alive. Yeah, still alive. Dennis convinced me otherwise, or else I'd be asleep in my bed right now. But, Dennis and his ranch kept me going today. Dylan Scott, Jordan Love for a second QB. Love to see it. You love to see it. Your wide receivers are trash, but one. Thank you. Thank you. That's because I went double quarterback and double tight end. I think that's why they're not as appealing to your liking. Who would you have gone, Captain Osimo? I'm just curious what your opinion is. One RB, your Najee crush. The rest of RBs left along. Your single or dust. Well, I mean, this is a week-to-week game. It's not really a season-long game, so I don't know. Don't know exactly how I'd be dead from the beginning, and I'm still working on the running backs. Let's be honest. Running backs is where we're going right now. So, and again, first draft. It's not perfect. You know, had to get my feet wet. Had to get the feet wet before you get too judgmental. Oh yeah. Let's take a hit week 7. Who are they playing? Yeah, I could have got someone else on Hawkinson. I don't really know. Let's see here. Let's go back and review like where I could have gone differently with Hawkinson. Okay, so instead of Hawkinson, if I go London, I guess my wide receiver room's looking a little bit better. I don't really care for any like I like Ayuk. I like these guys. DJ Moore would have been a good fit. Chris Godwin would have been a good fit. I think even Gabe Davis there probably would have been the right pick. I just feel like quarterback matched up with my tight ends, and if that's like the kicker each week, then I have I have my anchor running back and my anchor wide receiver. So let's just say they match up in the right weeks. Then I'm just trying to get one of these bullshit guys to go through. Like Bateman could easily be stacked with them. Like if hypothetically it's Lamar didn't have a great day, but like Bateman did, and I have Kirk Cousins and T.J. Hawkinson popping off, like that could feel good. Say vice versa, Lamar and Mark Andrews pop off, and Jefferson and Zay Jones randomly. There's outs to where it's okay. I don't think this is gonna win any week yet, but I think it could win cash. I don't hate it at all. QBs are stacked up nicely with top options. Madison or Walker. London. I don't really care for Madison or Walker personally. London is dust. Why is London dust? I don't like that take. Ritter might not be the guy. I don't think Ritter is the guy either, but I think London's a great player, and he is where he is. You know what I mean? Kirk would have been. I don't think I'd ever taken Kirk over Hawkinson. Just needed all to come together for 1 week. I've seen crazier teams win in DFS that looked at. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, if this cashes twice or whatever, like I make my money back or whatever, I'm okay with that. Like it doesn't have to win every week. I just need one good week out of like those two quarterbacks with their tight ends, and I'm probably gonna cash probably. And Cat, I'm just trying to pet you. Stop freaking out. I didn't mean to say great player if I said great. I think he has the potential to be a great player. Is what I meant to say if I said that. That's my being live for almost 3 hours talking. I would say he showed like the ability to catch in traffic, and he showed his ability to get open right off the line. If Desmond Ritter takes a doesn't even have to take a huge leap forward, I think he can definitely do well. Let's show Dennis's team here. AJ Brown, Jalen Hurts, DK Metcalf, Christian Watson, Aaron Jones, Gabe Davis, Dallas Goedert, George Pickens, J-Mo, Zach Charbonnet, Brian Robinson, Khalil Herbert, Tank Bigsby, Jordan Love, Adam Thielen, Gus Edwards. I like it, Dennis. I like it a lot. Got the potential number one wide receiver in the game paired up with two other big guys. Like you got the big guy, the athletic freaks at wide receiver. You got Jalen Hurts, who doesn't even need his receivers, but it's a good pairing to have because if AJ Brown's popping off, that means Jalen Hurts is popping off. You got the full Green Bay stack, practically a good set of that stack. Look, Madison's fine, but if we're going to be honest, he's just a guy, and he's also very injury prone. But I wouldn't expect like a top 10 season from him. I mean, if he stayed healthy, but like probability doesn't show that he probably will stay healthy. He's not going to handle the whole workload in general. And they're going for a more pass happy offense. I don't know if that's, if he's going to crush every week. No, I probably could use him on this team because he's a Minnesota guy, but I still would have taken Hawkinson over him. I might be the only guy taking Chase Edmonds. That's not a bad idea, Michael. Not bad. Walker was awesome last year. Once he got the job, he can almost. How can you not like the top option in the West? Well, I mean, Zach Charbonnet is there. Like, they did get JSN. I feel like the reason they were running more was because they were structured to run more. They had two wide receivers, and I think just adding a third wide receiver could change like the whole offense for them. I don't think that just because you do something one way one year that you're not going to change your offense the next year. Like they could easily be, they have the options. They could easily be the most pass happy option to this team. Just because they did it one year, doesn't mean they won't do it the next. Well, I just read it off to you, Captain Osimo. He's toast 420. And if he was so awesome, why would they bring in another running back? And he finishes off with Luke Musgrave and Quez Watkins. Chase Edmonds. Alrighty. I guess that's how we finish it. So I finished with Justin J, Mark Andrews, Lamar Jackson, Najee, TJ Hawkinson, Quentin Johnson, Rashad Bateman, Kirk Cousins, Zay Flowers, Zay Jones, Romeo Doubs, Devin Singletary, Marvin Mims, Chase Brown, Chuba Hubbard, Leonard Fournette, Zamir White, and who did I just draft? Izzy. I like it. I don't know if it's going to win any money. Probably not. But it was a fun first team. I like being pushed, so I appreciate you out here, Captain Osmo, pushing me. I like it. I like the push against my thought process. AJ Brown for Dennis. We'll go to you next after this. Dennis ends with JJ Brown, Jalen Hurts, DK Metcalf, Christian Watson, Aaron Jones, Gabe Davis, Dallas Goedert, George Pickens, J-Mo, Zach Charbonnet, Brian Robinson, Khalil Herbert, Tank Bigsby, Jordan Love, Adam Thielen, Gus Edwards, Luke Musgrave, and Quez Watkins. And for our buddy Cody, he ends up with Cooper Kupp, Patrick Mahomes, Derrick Henry. Easily could have the number one receiver, the number one quarterback, and the number one running back. I don't think that's a meh. I think that's a decent team. Now, I personally hate Mari Cooper, but if you like what you like, George Kittle, solid tight end. Kadarius Toney, Jahan Dotson, Elijah Moore, Antonio Gibson, Damian Harris, Chiggs, Jalen Warren, Jerome Ford, Isaiah Hodgins, Kenneth Gainwell, Devontae Parker, Richie James, Justin Ross. I think you started off really hot. I think you kind of lost me right after. The Antonio Gibson was a little rough for me. Jerome Ford, but you could easily be cashing most weeks just because you have this combo of players: the Pat Mahomes, Derrick Henry, Cooper Kupp, and George Kittle. You have potential number ones at each position. You just need to get a nice little luck draw with the Mark Cooper, Tony, and all them. I think it's a pretty good team. I would be happy to have that team for sure. For sure. Yeah, but I also think that they've been run heavy because they haven't had a third option as good as JSN. But yes, and I do think that Charbonnet could. I mean, I don't even think he needs to unseat him. I think they could just split time and it kind of ruins both of them. I missed you reading it. Kids came in and yapped at me. Yeah, I get it. I get it for sure. I'm actually kid list for the next month, which is awesome for me. I miss him like crazy, but awesome for me. I like Outcast as well. Might be the best of the 12. But this is obviously not BBM4, so being the best of 12 is irrelevant. Yep. You just need to be the best one random week of the year. Your only share of Thielen. I think I have one share of Thielen as well. Maybe two at the very most. All right, gentlemen. We'll be back tomorrow we'll say 2. If we get a certain amount of likes, maybe we'll go for we need to hit 15 to do a third draft. But it wasn't a death blow for my Millimaker winning team. Well, gentlemen, I will be back tomorrow. It has been fun. It has been real. It has been real fun. Later.